Hello, everyone. This is Bruno with a new segment called 10 Minutes or Less with Bruno No BS. A very simple, casual interview. No fancy cameras. Today, I have the honor to speak with my friend Ryan from North America Roofing. He's the VP of Operations, one of the largest roofing contractors in our nation. How you doing, buddy?
I'm awesome, man. How are you doing today?
So far, so good. How
Good.
long have you been in our roofing industry?
I've been in the roofing industry for 11 years, and I've been in the construction industry for 22 years.
All right. When did you realize roofing would be a career for you?
Well, I kind of fell into roofing during the Great Recession. I was working for a real estate developer and contractor, and things sort of dried up. And my uncle Steve Little, who's with K-Post, he and Keith had kept kind of poking me to go to Texas and help them out at K-Post and really work on creating a project management department and grow from there. And I didn't really give roofing much credence. As a general contractor, I always hired a roofer, and they kind of took care of the details. And as long as the number was good, I was happy. And then when you get involved in roofing and you realize how technical it really is, and what a service you're providing, it really sucks you in fast. And so I say probably within year two, I realized that this is probably going to be my career. And then I left K-Post and took a little bit of time off and moved down to the coast. And I had an opportunity to go back into the general contracting world or the roofing world. And roofing just called my name every time. So I think, that really solidified my commitment to this industry.
Can you tell me a little bit about North America Roofing? What do you guys do and what's your job function?
So North American Roofing is a national roofing contractor. We've got projects going on, across the entire continental U.S. as well as the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico. We provide mostly re-roofing services for all types of clients. My responsibility as the Vice President of Operations is basically, take the project from the sales process and the estimating process and turning it into a project and then, managing the entire process from contract to closeout and those that are doing that work.
Being the Vice President of Operation, what do you see as a big challenge in our industry right now? Maybe
well, I think
lack of labor, not many people you can find these days.
Yeah, I think skilled labor is probably the largest, obstacle we all are, struggling with. So it's really making sure we've got the right people with the right skill to do the work. And, we do a lot of work on a lot of different types of buildings. So, the skill set you might need on one project might be completely different on the other. So really focusing on right crew, right job, right time.
Yeah, I always tell everyone, you don't need to be a master in every single thing, but you need to know, a little bit of, each. Like if you're a single ply guy, learn a little bit about single ply. If you're a torch guy, learn a little bit about the torch. If you learn a little bit of every single thing, you can, be able to accomplish way much more, right?
Exactly. Every project is the learning opportunity for sure.
What do you see for the future of our industry, for the new generation coming up right now in the roofing?
I think it's a continued evolution. I think the roofing industry is becoming more solidified in who we are and what our vision is. We've just got to convince folks that, getting into the trades is the right approach. There's a lot of money to be made here. There's a lot of camaraderie and teamwork that goes on. We just have to focus on attracting the right people. And, in the spaces that I have been, I've actually been able to be a part of some of that mentoring and growth initiatives. So, I think that the future is bright. We've just got to keep recruiting and retaining good people and giving people the opportunity to grow in their career.
I think you mentioned to me before that you have an infant, right?
I do. I have a 2-year-old son.
Okay, so how hard it is to separate business and family, especially you that travels. I mean, not now because of the COVID-19, but I remember that you told me that you travel constantly.
Yeah.
With the family and business.
Before I had a family, it was all business. And as I've grown in my marriage and grown as a father, it really changes your focus on creating time with your family, making sure that you've got family time and work time set aside. And it's very difficult for me to put that cell phone down. So I've just, you've got to go stick it in the corner or put it in another room and realize those emails can wait till that family time is over. You know, so I just try to make time in the evening when I'm free and available for those 2 or 3 hours while he's still awake, and I can spend quality time with my wife and my
So
kids.
you're that kind of guy that when you're sleeping with your wife, you're like, honey, you know what I did today in the roof? It's
Yeah,
and it get tired, right? Because
right.
sometimes you end up talking about your job,
Mhm.
and then they're like, I don't want to hear this anymore, right?
Correct. Well, she's
Uh,
convinced that she's got no idea what I do every day, so it's, you know, we just kind of leave it at that. You know, I get really technical about the things I talk about, and she's like, "You lost me a long time ago. We're good." But I will
all right.
say, at 2 a.m. when the thunder strikes, I'm going, "Oh crap, what roof's gonna leak?" You know, so it's you know, it's a little difficult to sleep sometimes.
You from actually from Texas?
No, I was born and raised in Miami, and then I went to school at the University of Alabama, and then I finished at the University of Florida. And then I moved to Atlanta, Georgia, and I was in Atlanta, Georgia for about a decade. And then I moved to Dallas in 2009, and I was there for a true decade. I was at K-Post for 10 years. And then I moved to the coast of Alabama last summer. So, you know, I pretty much work remotely now.
Any messages out there for the people watching my video, people that watch you, North America Roofing? It could be towards the COVID-19 and all the instability that we have right now in our country.
Yeah, I mean, we just need to take care of one another. You know, everyone's struggling across the nation with economic pressures, racial pressures, you know, unrest civilly, unrest in the healthcare world. So, you know, right now is when we need one another. So, you know, it's great to make friends in the industry and have mentors and proteges in this industry. And, you know, let's lean on each other because we're all going through this together.
I totally agree with you, buddy. Hey, thank you so much for the interview. Next time I see you, we'll grab lunch together, okay?
Cool. Awesome. Can't wait.
All right, be safe out there, brother.